Salamun alaikum. This is a short message to Malaysian politicians and to Malaysian citizens. You have an election coming up very soon, the state elections in 6 states in Malaysia. And you find that already there are some irresponsible politicians who, without care at all for the unity and happiness and welfare and well-being of the Malaysians who are trying to live peacefully with each other, with compassion and love for each other, and trying to develop this country. These irresponsible and toxic politicians are trying once again to divide and rule like the colonial British. They are now using religion and race to cause fears and distrust among the citizens, so that they can project themselves as the champions of a certain particular race or a certain particular religion. Now, to these people, you must reject them and tell them that we are Malaysians. We are Malaysians. When we became Malaysia in 1963, we agreed that we are Malaysians. And therefore, Malaysians would mean that we are a multicultural, multiracial, multi-religious component. We recognize that our national language is Bahasa Melayu. We recognize that Islam is the official religion of the country. We recognize Article 3 of the Federal Constitution, Article 11 of the Federal Constitution, Article 152, Article 153, and so on. In simple language, we are united and we recognize the diversity of Malaysia. Therefore, we will not allow any irresponsible politician to misread and abuse history to create disunity among us for their own toxic, personal, selfish, political objective. It is shameful. It is completely shameful that after 64 over years of independence, we're still talking about interracial differences as if it is a negative point. We should not do that. And I urge all Malaysians and all Muslims especially, all Muslims who are aware of the Quran, who are aware that we are all from Bani Adam, who are also aware that Allah has created diversity in the world in terms of religion, in terms of race, in terms of language, in terms of culture, as His signs, to reject these leaders completely from the face of political arena in Malaysia, so that we can progress towards a more progressive and a compassionate Malaysia. Salamun alaikum, and vote very carefully in this coming state elections, because that will determine us not as a citizen, but how we behave as a human being and a Muslim. Salamun alaikum.